Hello again, welcome back, and thank you for checking out my videos. Today I am doing a first impressions look at the game Zombie Watch. Zombie Watch is a survival game that has only been released for 1 month. This was an indie developed game, and it has reached quite the popularity considering it's only been released for 1 month. I was immediately interested when I saw it on Android Gaming, so I picked it up and noticed that there's not a whole bunch of advertisings for this game, so it is just selling itself. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. Okay, I jumped into this a little bit already, only because I learned my lesson from Durango, and the lesson there is for survival games, you have to play around a lot and trial and error and learn the tutorials. So for this game, when you go into play survival, you're going to do one thing real quick before you move around. And I'll get to my gameplay review and everything, but I just want to help you out here. Read that, all that good stuff. Wait for the ad to pop up, which will pop up once. It is an obtrusive ad, but the game developers have to make their money somehow, especially indie developers that either rely on the money from advertisements or the players that are playing their game. I think it's going to be like a buyout for the ads. You can buy them out so they'll stop showing up, which is like donating or supporting to your game. So like I said before, don't do anything. Read real quick what that has to say, but do yourselves a favor. Look to the bottom right of the screen. You're going to see an icon or a logo that looks like Arm & Hammer, which is a hand and hammer. When you bring this up, this is going to bring you into the menu. There's going to be a question mark on the second side of the book. Click on it, pardon me. And this is going to bring you into the tutorial. Do yourselves a favor. Just go through the whole tutorial and try to learn as much as you can by the tutorial. And I'm just going to click it and get right out of it because I did a little bit of research. Anyways, so I'm going to give you a brief summary of what I'm about to do and that you will see, because this can get overwhelming if you've never played a survival game like the zombie wave of survival games. This is your resource page, and this will show you all the resources and your available ones. If you look at the very upper left of the book, you'll see 3 icons: a bed, a shield, and a paintbrush and a paint can. You'll be able to go through them with different constructible and makeable decorative stuff over here. But if you click on the bed, it will bring you up all the most important things to build in this game. For instance, all those resources that you're about to collect on the floor is going to build you 2 out of 4 of these things. I would recommend to look through the menu and study it, because there's going to be a lot of them that you'll unlock and a lot of them that you'll use all the time. So you learn it, just get it out of the way so you remember it, because you're going to be farming a lot. And the main point of this game is to gather resources and build yourself a little settlement and survive. Well, we're going to jump into the action of the game. So not only are you hunting for resources, you're also hunting for zombies and mutated creatures and insects. So the combat of this game is pretty simple. If you just get right up next to it, it automatically aims and you just click the attack button until it's dead. If you read all of them, then you'll notice that the 4th one says protect the object to your left. That is your base artifact. If it gets destroyed, it's game over. So you are trying to farm resources, build your settlement, and protect your base artifacts. And there's monsters and creatures and zombies, more importantly. So after you're done reading it, oh my god, I didn't know you could do this. There we go. In case you're wondering how I'm doing this, leave one thumb on the screen, take your other one, and move inwards or towards your thumb or away from it, or up and down. Okay, so now we kind of got a basic idea for the menu and how that operates, where the tutorial is, and now we actually go into the game and do shit. So like I said before, your menu shows what you're going to craft, and we're going to pick up all these resources that the developers so kindly give to us. When you open the menu again, there's going to be things that you just simply cannot live without. And you cannot live without a bed, and you cannot live without a crafting table. The bed is where you sleep, and that's where you save. And the crafting table is, you won't be able to make anything in this game without a crafting table. So you can't make weapon supplies, you can't do woodwork, and it's just always have one. So if you look underneath the name of the item, you're going to see the resources required. So I have enough for both because of the resources on the ground. So since I have all the resources, all you have to do is just click on it. And then if you look on the ground, you'll notice that's in tile form. So this is where the builder comes into play. I'm just going to simply build it right next to my artifact. And the speed to do it is pretty quick. There didn't seem to be any options to speed it up. And now I'm going to go back in to buy a bed. Oh, buy a bed, I'm sorry. I'm going to make a bed. So you're not even buying it, you're making it. Put it right next to my workbench. Sometimes when I get out of bed, I immediately want to go to work. No, I'm just fucking kidding. Well, okay, so I got a bed and I got a crafting table. And, well, now I have to make the crafting table a little useful. So now I guess it's time to go out and farm some resources. Now this is the funnest part of the game, let me tell you. And this genre is just jam-packed with shit to break down, to mold, to smelt, to mold, to just make everything that you can possibly imagine. Everything that you see is a resource, and your trusty axe will chop down and eliminate anything. Just go up to the object and press the attack button. If you're wondering what happened with the light around my character, that was actually the torch. Outside of the attack button on the bottom right, there's 4 icons. The top one has a lock on it, you can't use that yet. But the bottom left one has a torch on it, and then you see a hatchet symbol and then a pickaxe. You can click on them and switch through them. Obviously you want an axe if you want to chop things, and a pickaxe if you want to mine things. There is day and night, so you will use the torch. When you take down the object, all the resources will come out conveniently for you. A little pro tip. The sticks in this game do not come from trees. The sticks in this game come from a stick bush thing, which is right in front of me right now. So now I think I'm going to go over to the next icon, which is the shield. And in here, there are walls you can build and spikes. Seems like a purely defensive way to go about it. I just really want to keep it simple and just keep them out. I need 4 large logs and 2 sticks. The pain that is going to form in your brain is going to find out, where the do I find this stuff? I just cut down and chopped up logs, but that's not the same name as it. No, I can't just use those logs. I need large logs. So if you have a crafting table, that's how you make it. So go back to your crafting table if you can find it. There it is. Get next to it. The good thing about the crafting table in this game is when you have resources farmed and you go near your crafts table, it will pop up recipes and the items that you can actually make with your current resources. And there it is. The second one on there is to craft large log. I need 4 of those. So I hunted down 2 trees and each gave me 4. So I have 8. I'm going to need to use 4. I already got some sticks, and I still am a little confused why I can't just take sticks from trees, but alas, I have sticks, I'm not going to complain. Okay, so we're all thinking Durango? Durango. Okay, first off, Durango is made by the publisher Nexon. Nexon makes millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. This is an indie developer that is struggling to put money to actually make this game, but somehow makes the best out of what they have and make a actual tasteful, and it's a survival game. Oh, perfect. Okay, it's nighttime. This is when you use the torch. I just want to say that the lighting in this game is gorgeous. I think it's very well done. And it kind of like helps me appreciate the textureless surroundings and creates sort of an ambiance, like an early PC game. Like take very like Resident Evil 2 and then put on PC with like Ultima Online. Very nice. Okay, so now that I have 4 large logs, I'll be able to create the wall. Same thing, just go into your book, find it. As long as you have the resources, simply click on it, and you're going to put it down on a tile. The walls in this game are weird. You can't... See, you have to put the... And hey, that actually worked perfect. Hey, I have a headboard now. I did not mean to do that. No, I'm just going to go with that. That was so intentional. Anyways, that is the quick summary of how to play this game. Now I'm going to go over the game. First off, where's the music? I cannot hear the music. I have to turn my volume all the way up. I think I hear it and it sounds really nice, but the sound effects in this game provide good ambiance. I will say that. I like the graphic style. It seems very simple and minimized in like spec form, like resolution form. Is not an issue. I don't feel like I'm playing a really cheap phone or they're cheating away out of the graphics, which if he did, then he did a good job. So it is a survival game, and I will honestly say that it's in a league close to Durango. And just remember, you're comparing a big company to an indie developer if you're comparing this game to Durango. So if you're going to say that this game is not as good as Durango, I'm sure that if you give this developer millions of dollars, these developers are going to blow your mind. So just think about that in perspective. I think that this game is good. I really, really want there to be multiplayer, really badly. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are going to say the same thing. One thing Durango's strongest suits is the MMO aspect of it. But even just having a smaller multiplayer, like I can't even think of what to call it, multiplayer would just be excellent with this game. It gets lonely playing by yourself, and you start to feel like you've done so much. I can kind of guess what the rest of it is. But you know what? This game is still young. It has a lot of potential. The devs seem really nice and really on it. I'm glad that this game is getting popular, and I think I'm going to stick with it just to see where it goes. But it needs to have some quality of life, which is what a lot of indie dev games need. But I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing where this game could go. But please add multiplayer. So if you checked out this video and decided to start playing this game, please hit like and leave a comment below and let me know what your feedback is, and I'm sure the devs would appreciate it as well. And next time, we're going to go over some more indie games because I'm on top of it, and I will see you next time.